Alright, so to create a graph using Microsoft Excel, you don't really have to worry about making the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet looking very fancy. Um, you can just type in the data. So let's say we're discussing an intervention where males and females success rates are being compared. So let's say males are 30% successful, whereas females are 40% successful. Now you want a chart to show these success rates. What you'll do is you'll highlight these cells by clicking within the cell, holding down the mouse, and dragging the mouse over the cells you'd like to include in the chart. Move the mouse up here to insert, select insert, and then select chart. Selecting chart will open up a chart wizard, which will kind of do the work for us. First, you can select the chart type, whether it's column, bar, line, pie, or etc. For this situation, column would probably work best for me. You can then go over here to chart subtype, and you can even test out what they may look like by selecting one of the types and then clicking press and hold here to view sample. You'll see exactly what it looks like. So I think this looks just fine. I'll select next and move along. Step 2, just make sure that you have selected the right data range, the right cells to include in the chart. If you're having a problem with the chart, if it doesn't look like you expect it to look, my guess is that you are incorrectly selecting cells. So you may have selected some blank cells, or you may have selected title cells. Just be careful. Make sure that the only thing that's highlighted is the data. So I'll select next because I have selected the correct things. Um, and you'll then go to step 3 of 4, which is chart options. Now in chart options, you can add the name of the graph. So I'm going to say breakdown by gender. My x-axis will be gender, and my z-axis will be success rates. Now, you'll also notice in this example over here, I have this little legend that says Series 1. I only have one series of data, so I'm going to get rid of the legend by selecting this checkbox under the legend grid and select no. I'll then click Next to move along with the process. And here they're asking, where do you want the chart to be placed? I would like it placed in the same sheet right next to the data, so I'm going to click As Object in and Sheet 1, which is where we are working. Once you select Finish, the chart will appear in your Excel spreadsheet. Now, to get this over to Microsoft Word, it's pretty easy if you're familiar with copying and pasting. You'll right-click on the white space in the chart, select Copy, go to Microsoft Word, which I have minimized over here, right-click, and select Paste. And there you have your chart. In Microsoft Word, you can make it smaller or larger, and you can really, place it within the context of whatever it is you're writing. So that is exactly how we create a graph in Microsoft Excel and transfer it over to Microsoft Word.